There we go. And then we press the funny button. Make sure that there we go. Hello. We're starting our first little foray into Arigale on stream, I think. So this is going to be a little interesting. So let's start with an introduction. Let me pull up. So we start in a time called the Era of Chaos, where third echelon gods are starting to be born. It is currently King Harold III's rule of Drimrold, and the people before you are prisoners on a boat over to the Isle of Durekin. With tensions rising for civil war, there have been a little bit of a trigger finger to put people onto death row. However, in the Axe's stead, you were instead given an explosive glyph sort of put onto you that will detonate in a week's time. You're given a road to redemption in the eyes of the king in the form of a quest. Slay the draconian witch on the island and bring its head as proof. Should you achieve this, you will be pardoned and your glyph will be dispelled. So 2 days pass of travel. As you're on this boat, you're nearing the shore of the stormy and rocky beachside, being transported by a small ferry steered by Lieutenant Ferris Calidor, licensed magi of the Drumrodian army, who has been generally untalkative to the people aboard. He is at ease despite the fact that you outnumber him. He is either confident in his skill or confident in his leverage. I think we'll like to start off with a fun little introduction. Thomas, what is your character and what is your charge?
Sitting on the edge of one of the benches, probably like on the boat, sits this almost fully like raven black Tengu with a few like with a few kind of like white feathers kind of like streaking through his head. He is clad in this almost like dark steely looking leaf armor and holding several Eastern style weaponry. His name is Vok, and his charge is hold on, let me actually look up the proper term for this.
Could be conspiracy, would it be?
Yes, yeah, conspiracy. Thank you.
All right.
Conspiracy to kill the king.
Conspiracy of assassination. All right. Going down the horn. Niall, you're next. What is your character and what is your charge?
All right, a young sylph gal. They have a nice fuzzy purple coat with some glasses, just generally the kind to help like get a better look at things more in detail. As far as charges go, the purchase of illegal goods though it's only some tools, they're still just a bit outside of what you're able to get typically. So that.
All right. Jessica, what is your
Yes.
character and what is your charge? You may go by either alias.
Yes, so I am the merchant. William Edward Blackwell. Um, let's see, as far as mechanical stuff, vigilante, that aside, my charge, after attempting to cross the border into the nation, he was charged with a hefty, few counts: smuggling, sale of illegal goods, attempted sale of illegal goods, attempted smuggling, attempted murder, assassination, plotting. They just threw whatever they could on him.
All right. Greg Wise, what is your character and what is your charge?
Arturo, Archie, whichever works best. Art usually works. Wanted for contraband. Caught him in a nasty little sting operation. A whole mess of kobolds sent out. And he's one of the few that landed on this boat.
All right. So, as the trip goes forth, you start to go towards this rocky shore. It isn't exactly a sand beach you're comforted with, but instead rough rocks. The boat has to stop well before it gets into shore, and you guys need to sort of trudge along the uneven surface in order to actually breach into land, about ankle deep, and not exactly the warmest water you've been in. Not enough to be harmful, but as you guys are sort of at the drop-off point, the lieutenant just sort of speaks up from his post. I have a mission myself here, so I'm going to want you guys to be here within 3 days. If you're not back, I'm leaving you.
Understood.
Understood.
There's no way I can negotiate this again, or try to.
I'm not risking you having I'm not risking having you guys explode on the way back.
Be an improvement of conditions, really.
I think I'd rather keep all my bits.
I meant of the ship we came in on.
Honestly, shouldn't be that hard of a job, though.
I just hope it's not too gory.
Yes. Well, if all's said and done, let's get to it then. If we don't have a choice.
You guys sort of trudge through these rocky, rocky and watery path over to the shore. There's not really any checks needed because you're not necessarily. You can take time to do this. You guys sort of like carefully maneuver through these sharp rocks over onto this sort of black sand beach. And the immediate thing that sort of piques your interest is that this beach sort of has a natural bottleneck that leads you into a small valley that you have to sort of pass through. The thing that makes you so that makes this place so weird is you haven't found any wildlife up until this point.
Funny. You'd think you'd hear some birds at this.
There are no birds. There is not.
Just looking at you like,
There's no like insects. There's no like. There is nothing. There is grass. And nothing else.
Vok looks back at you with just a small glare.
So, I
I
guess
just trying to make a
isn't
little
even-
light of the situation.
No harm in that, I guess.
It doesn't take you too much time to pass through this valley. You just notice the odd, the notable thing that is the apparent lack of just natural wildlife. It's just grass. You don't even notice any trees.
What's the weather like?
The weather, it is stormy. It is it's very cloudy. It hasn't started to rain quite yet, but it's threatening it.
Like you can smell the rain in the air.
Yeah, you're in Highland territory, like Highland weather, basically, like where it's very cloudy. This place doesn't seem to have a whole lot of sunlight. And the thing that sort of sets you guys all off as soon as you exit the valley is you see a small little garden. Like you see a river, a small little garden, and a building, which I sort of forgot to fog of war a little bit of it. Hello, chat. We're doing this live. I had this
The turn order already popped up.
Don't worry about it.
Horrifying.
Horrifying. Why do I hear distant combat music?
All right. So I'm going to. Don't worry, it's not too crazy of a map this time. Gonna send you guys over to this page. You can place yourselves wherever. You guys are sort of leaving from outside of the outside of this valley. The sort of you do see like the start of like a garden over in this direction, and a camp, which I will reveal to you guys. Like a little garden, and then you can
There we go.
notice like
Garden.
we have our fun little tactical map.
I realized I didn't actually have proper character art of Vok, so this will have to do for now.
Yeah. We'll fix it in post. This was a little shorter notice. We'll fix it in post, I say. Not fixing it in post, but you know, another time.
We will
So-
continue to refuse to fix it in post.
Yeah. So, you'll notice a couple things here. And it is the fact that as you guys sort of have your vision, you do see that there is a figure somewhere around near that rock. And I'll basically, for simplicity, this is a sort of shorthand tactical map. The dark blue The dark blue could be used as sort of like a partial cover. I mean, you could obviously duck down. It would basically be waist high. Red is basically like if you're standing behind it, you are behind a rock essentially. It goes red means it goes about head level. Dark blue is it can get to like waist level. Like you could use it as a little bit of cover. Um, Yellow means difficult terrain. Light blue means that's the river. And that is how things are. You do know that there is a figure over here. It seemed to be a bit squat. Not quite like gnome, but probably like in between like gnome and human height. So you would figure, oh, it's like a dwarf out into the distance.
Suppose any of y'all visited before? Just gonna ask the party. They've been to the island before.
I'm a real. I didn't know this island existed.
That's a long shot.
I mean, like, I guess at this point that would just be me looking at Alex. Would it even be conceivably possible that my character's at least been by here before as a merchant?
You can make me a. I think knowledge history would be a reasonable, or knowledge geography too. You could use one or the other.
Knowledge, history, or geography, and
I
they're
haven't
the same
taken
for me.
one
So
time in my life.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Wow.
First roll, let's go.
Not 20.
You used it on a fucking history check.
All right.
Look, if not, my kid, this is more of a roleplay character than a fighting character. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, that is fine. So 23, natural 20. You've been around the block a while. You've actually lived some of the history here. This is a sort of contested area between Drimroad and Elfame. Neither place necessarily made a full grab there, but it seems that in recent days, Drimroad has been sort of shipping prisoners off here as a sort of like, let whatever creatures here deal with them. That said, because you are an older character and you did get a nat 20, that you remember vaguely there being a sort of academic like expedition here at one point. There was a sort of stone structure that was here. You're not looking at it. It seems somebody has built something here after that. But, I mean, because this is a history check, the academic expedition had, you know vaguely that there was something of, like, great importance here that was sort of kept for the more, like, arcane-focused people. You know that there is a sort of direct through line of Elfame sending sorcerers here every now and then as a to do a sort of like to act as a sort of guard. There's always a sorcerer here. And these because it is imperative that they leave something called a living ley line on the premises at all times.
Well, I haven't been here before, but suffice to say, this is quite the important spot. As supposed to at least be. one person here. If that at least that's the relevant information.
Yep. That's as much as you're gonna get on the history angle, which is like, I mean, still a lot of information.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, he just, William's just gonna relay like the whole. As far as I'm aware, there's only supposed to be one person here, a sorcerer.
Maybe just look to the person in the distance. Maybe we found him.
Well, let's hope not. He's a guardian, and we're not welcome here.
Oh, well,
Though I would
Look at it
recommend
friendly.
you allow me to go first. I may be considered a friendly face. Fame related.
Sure, I'll be way over here.
You sort of walk forward and make yourself known to try and gather the attention of this
Yes.
of this entity. As you sort of call out, you notice the movements of this creature are sort of lethargic and sluggish as it doesn't cross the river. You notice it pauses. It doesn't make any movements to continue towards you. It stops at the river.
What the fuck is that?
you see,
As
at a
you
game,
see,
I don't like the words
No.
"it."
as it was at one point a dwarf. You notice this has you smell this sort of waterlogged corpse stench off of this dwarf. Even from your distance, this thing reeks, and this thing has not been alive for some time.
What have they done?
It is
Fuck.
however, you notice, unlike typical mindless undead, the fact that it senses you and does not immediately go trying to cross the river haphazardly to just attack you means there's something else. Means there's
Could I
something going on.
perhaps do a? I don't know if this would work actually. I was gonna say sense motive, but considering it's an it. But I'm,
You
I'm
can't-
just trying to get the vibes off of like what the fuck is it not do? Why the fuck is it not?
You can roll me
doing
an
the thing.
insight or knowledge arcana, whichever one you feel more comfortable in.
Motive or you said Arcana? Yeah, no, I'm gonna do. Oh. I thought that was another nat 20 because it didn't update from the last one. I was
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Fucking else.
damn, really
Send-
making use of that wizened old man.
Okay, a sense motive. It seems that it isn't inherently so. It isn't like ranting and raving. This seems like it is going through a series of processes. This seems like a very automated sort of motion. Like it's a program, like it's going through a list of like priorities. It doesn't seem to attack you because it doesn't seem that it's within those priorities. Within the like, it seems it will not cross the river because something has commanded it to never cross the river. It is to always remain there.
That being the case, William will approach to the edge of the river.
Fuck, we'll tag in a little bit closer.
You
And-
get
Like,
you get a little bit more sight of
He's also
the.
just trying to see like where it leads and like north and south, like where the river
Yeah, yeah. As you just sort of take a look, this is where the river sort of cross. You also get a little bit of visual. There's little a little dummy out front, and just beyond that, you do see uh, another bloated dwarf. Um, and just beyond that, you see what seems to be the top of a well.
Well, I'd say that and then the sorcerer this go around is a necromancer or somebody smeddling. Going to go with the first.
Necromancy changes things a little.
Oh, I guess another thing with the sense motive is it these creatures do seem to be receptive to stimuli. So it seems like it observes you. Like there is something going on behind like the eyes.
Is there like a pebble nearby?
Yeah,
Is
there are a few. There's actually a couple from the chunks of
gonna find
a
a good
rock wall.
skippable one and just try and like skip it across to see if that does anything. As far as the undead, we're in information gathering mode.
All right. You skip the rock across the river. It seems that while the undead dwarf goes and looks at it, like it looks at it, but it doesn't like lunge in. If that was what you're testing, like it sees the rock, observes it, and goes like, "Huh." Like it watches you do it, and its eyes follow. But then it
Does it?
goes back to you.
I guess if anything, he's just testing to see like what is the extent. Like he's gonna skip another rock to the other side of it just to see if it does the same thing or if it just stops
Yeah.
carrying after a little bit.
It does. It's just observing your actions. It seems. It seems like it's.
Like, I throw like a devil at it.
Intriguing. Well, I'd rather avoid a fight. I'm not quite the fighter. But I could. Let's see. William is going to. Are any of you particularly good at the art of stealth?
Aye.
We're all here,
They-
so I'm not quite sure about that.
Well, they didn't catch me sneaking, that's for sure.
Well, how deep is this river then? And he's just gonna take his little like cane and just like poke it down and see how far it goes down.
So
Just
you can
to, like, his,
you can you can walk in the yellow section, but the deep blue, like you are at risk of being pushed.
Okay, and it's like a. Is it how? I guess how hard is the like, or how fast is the river moving?
It seems that right now it is like. I mean, you put your cane in there. The current could carry you, but it'd be like at a rate of, if we're going by mechanics terms, like 10 feet around. Nothing. It's not gonna like just suck you in super fast, but you know you will drift.
You there? Didn't get your name, and he just points to your character, Thomas.
Fuck.
Bach. These creatures seem interested in very little other than just making sure nothing gets over there. And you said you're good at sneaking. How are you at swimming?
Well, which way is the river going?
It is going from north to south.
Okay, so.
Okay, so this plan, if we went from where we're standing, would require you to swim up rather than down.
Wait,
That unless I do that, but that's not the greatest because there's that.
we could just draw their attention. I mean, seem to be drawn to us just seeing. We could just toss rocks, lead them.
Honestly, just distract them while Vok just goes basically like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I can do
I'll try
that.
just grabbing a handful of pebbles, just tossing it at them while walking across.
All right.
He's just walking up the river and just like, come on, and just throwing.
All right. I would say what would be this sort of check? I guess a bluff check. From you guys. You guys can assist each other. So if one of you can have one be assisting and the other one be doing the main check. If the person who does the assist passes a DC 10, they give a +2 to the other.
Alright. Something tells me you have a better charisma, Jess.
And
You did. What is your charisma?
12.
Question 12, 14. So you would be correct.
Yo, you and me had the same charisma. That's wild.
I'll be helping.
I kind of went for like a little bit of just like I kind of tried to even it out because he does take debuffs from the fact that he's old.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to do that. That's fine. I can do that now. You said bluff check. I guess because what William's trying to do is to basically like, if one of them seems to be fucking up, he'll like try and assist that one just because he's standing in the middle. So he's trying to like.
I'm basically like
Or would
bluff
you prefer
check.
me to call it now?
Oh, I'll do the bluff check for just sort of like you guys are doing a cooperative like distraction, like a mislead.
I'm thinking you could be the main show. I'll see if I can back you up a little bit. Adding a +2, was it?
Yep.
Yes, if you pass a.
Yeah, if
check.
you beat DT 10, you add
Alright.
you grant +2.
Let's see about that +2. No, not half.
Wow.
You're on your own.
Nah.
I am just correcting
Unless-
stats.
Unless I
with-
want to also try.
Yeah, I could.
Try to throw a handful of pebbles, they all go down the river. For
I mean, okay, we're trying to distract, right?
Yeah.
I could throw a bomb.
I mean, I'm sure that could get attention. Or start a fight or both.
Yeah.
Are we cool with me using a bomb?
You said
Are you
bluff.
in character or out of character?
In character.
Let me grab the bluffy bluff. Up, up.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad number.
All right. Thomas, make me a stealth check. I will grant you I'll grant you +4 circumstance.
Ooh. All right.
Well,
Oh wow. Are you
don't
fucking?
don't you worry. This is a game in which on skill checks it doesn't matter.
All right, then that's 16.
Yeah, nat 20 and nat 1s don't really matter, but a 16. Let's see if it perceives. Boop. All right. You sort of make a sort of careful move towards this, but immediately this creature.
Hey, Stinky, wait, no, not this way.
It does immediately catch on.
Okay, well, William is going to do a funny, and by funny I mean he's just going to walk over the river. Then,
All right.
do I have to make any sort of check once he reaches the deep end?
I mean, I could assume that you can do like a running jump.
He is old, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, just to avoid the 5-foot gap.
Oh god, my knee's still not good. Alright. Kind sir, you forgot about me. And just tosses Pebble at back of Dwarf.
All right. To which you threw a pebble on this side. I'd like you to roll initiative.
Thank you.
Initiative time, baby. Let's go.
Oh dear, I did not think that would immediately go into fighting. Should have thought this through.
Dear. Well,
Wow, what, my rolls are low.
How do I add myself onto that?
Give me just a sec.
Sure thing.
Oh, you didn't click your that's fine. We can give me just a sec. And then we can add
I forgot what those were for a second and thought that was a really messed up spelling of Turrican.
nope. Nope, it is a Juraga.
I was like, man, that's one messed up little.
Alright. Catching that a fight has started, I'll change the music real quick. So give me just a second while I swap over to the combat music. Oop. What? I'm having a slight issue, don't mind me. Nope, that seems. Nope, that seems a bit. That seems a bit, Nope, that's not what I clicked. There we go. Also, we're using Bardify music, for those curious. Also, lots of dropped frames. I think it might literally be... Might be Opera eating our data. There we go. No, checking the... I don't know what is with the frame droppage. Oh, I think it might be internet? That's weird. Checking the internet. Just real quick. Anyways, we are back. Oh shit, I see what might be. Sorry, I was just wondering about the dropped frames. Oh, seems like we're good. Seems like we're good. There's just some dropped frames, and I think it might literally be just some small hiccups. Alright. So, Art, you go first.
Alright, let me just see the range of this fella. Yeah, we won't need to close that down. Ah. I actually don't think I can reach with anything right now. I'm gonna get as close as I can, though.
Hmm.
So
So you use your, like,
here.
action to do, like, a running jump.
I'm staying here.
Oh, okay.
If it's not crossing, let me just double check. Ah, just by 5 feet. Damn, I can't even get that. Maybe there's something I do have. I was hoping not to use a spell so early, but I'd rather help someone if I can.
Alright.
Close, light, grass, days. Most of these are for a living. I can do nothing but watch out! Alright, that's a turn.
Alright.
Hey, you!
Alright, Heffley, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see, how far away is that zombie?
From you?
Okay, as I suspected, I just want to make sure they were in crossbow range.
You can fire up to 5 range increments away. It just means every range increment beyond first, you take a small penalty.
Okay, so, given the range, let's see how much penalty. See, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's exactly 10. So, how much of a penalty is that?
How many range increments is it?
Oh, wait, you're meaning if it's past, like, with the weapons ranges.
Yeah, so there's a range increment value on ranged weapons, and basically, if you're within that range, like that first range increment, you take no penalty, and then for each of that value, like the next range increment, you can fire at like -2, and then the next range increment at -4, all the way up until you get to 5 range increments away, and which you're
I think
rolling
because
with
it's a
-8.
crossbow, it only has one range increment thing.
What's its range increment?
120.
120? Okay, then it's within 1, so you take no penalty.
Sick. In that case, eat let. Oh,
Alright.
26. I imagine that hits.
That will hit.
So that's 10 piercing.
10 piercing? Some of it gets absorbed by the sort of, kind of bloated flesh. This thing doesn't necessarily... It doesn't need all of its body parts. However, you did do some considerable damage to it as you took a crossbow bolt into its body.
Horrid thing. Alright, that's all I'm gonna be doing.
Alright. Vok, your friend has garnered its attention in possibly not the best way.
So it's not. I can see it's no longer focused on me.
It is not focused on you currently. It has turned around to go get your friend.
Is it okay? What would doing what action is doing another stealth check if able?
I could say that with your current position, you can do it as a move action.
Alright, so I won't be able to move, but
You could still do the 5-foot step.
okay.
Which
That's
is
fine by me. I will do that.
alright.
Is there any bonus to this, or
It just means it doesn't get its dexterity to hit. Or like on its AC.
oh no, I was talking about, was there a bonus to the stealth like the other one, or is it
Uh,
just the flat
nope.
flat roll?
Nope, no circumstance bonus. It was aware of your
Alright.
presence before.
Oh my fucking god!
Alright.
Twice?
Painful.
Twice in a fucking row? What is this shit?
Do
Alright, that's
do
fine.
a re-roll, you tie.
Oh, okay. Much better. Okay, there we go.
You beat it by 2. It rolled pretty high that time as well.
Woo!
Alright. It is
Alright.
it is considered flat-footed by you.
Is it possible for me to actually hit it from here with a ranged attack? Wait, would this rock be in the way?
You could take a 5-foot step and then try and take a shot from there.
Alright,
It just means you'd be completely tapped out and have to just stay sitting there after you just shot it.
honestly, I might just chill here and then wait for an opportunity.
Okay.
Like, you just hear the fucking World of Warcraft fucking rogue stealth.
All right. As this sort of battle unfolds, another Draugr from up here will shamble over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It dashes.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one also dashes.
Oh shit, there's more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there is one over coming from this angle.
Oh.
All right. That as for this one, it is going to do a charge on you.
Oh damn.
Oh fuck.
All right. So it is king. Okay, 17 to hit.
Jess?
Sorry. Okay. What was the question? One last.
17 to hit.
17. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. You take 6 points of slashing damage, and you need to make me a Fortitude saving throw.
You said a
Fortitude.
strength or fortitude.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be fun. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was worried for nothing.
You just sort of like hold your breath as this thing, as it gets close to you and hits you with this disgusting weapon. You feel this thing is not very sanitary, and you almost gag in its presence as it sort of slashes into you. All right. That's their turn. fun danger moment. It is now your turn, though.
All right. Hacha.
19. You're using the rapier.
Yes, I am.
All right. It seems that as you just sort of thrust into it with a rapier, you hit. But the sort of this sort of blubbery resilience kind of makes it pretty hardy against piercing. And you don't necessarily do quite the damage you wanted to.
Lovely. If I attack, can I still take a 5-foot movement back, or is that
Yes, you can take a 5-foot movement back.
into the drink?
All right, into the drink. You take a 5-foot movement back, and the water pushes you.
Question: if the water's moving me,
Yep.
Hey.
10 feet, correct?
Yep.
My scarf gives me a +2 to AC when I move 10 feet. Does that count?
I'll say sure, cause it's funny.
Yay!
Oh wait, shit, you got the scarf?
I have the scarf.
We love battle tech.
Battletech, baby.
All right.
First speedrun
Hello.
maneuver of Arigale, the fucking river AC tech.
You need a hand? Well, do you?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna drag William out.
I would say you can burn, like, I would say you could just, like, burn movement to sort of assist him out, onto the, shallows on this side.
Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is get my. Whoops. I'm confident I can reach them now. But yeah, that one, and that one. Not that one. Okay. Oh. With this fellow right here. Out from my left palm comes out a little frost bolt, and that's not all that great.
Is it versus touch AC?
It is. Let me double check. Range attack. I
It-
see nothing. Oh wait, what's
Is it?
Warlock sling projectiles, magical energy, shooting a bolt or touch. No, it looks like it's just a range attack.
Here, I can look it up because I heard the word touch in there, but
Yeah, because it can alter his melee as well.
yeah, I'm doing just a check. This is gonna be your That's not the. There we go, the vigilante archetype. Mystic Bolt requires it to be within reach. In place of normal attacks. Threatens with the Mystic Bolt. Okay, so this is just a weapon attack. Or like this is not a touch attack. Okay, yeah, and it's an upgrade next level that you could choose one to be armor piercing. Alright. That just simply misses on as it sort of bounces off of its you know, it sort of grazes against the insulating layer of it.
And that's his turn.
Alright. I have no idea why there's so many dropped frames, but whatever, we're fine. Oh, is it because Steam thinks it's launching Baldur's Gate? Let me do a couple of things.
Oof.
Oh, you're launching Baldur's Gate. No, I'm not, actually. I'd prefer not to be. What things are slowing us the fuck down? I hope it's not MS Paint. That'd be so funny, but what the fuck? That's literally everything. I don't know what else it wants from me. All right. Is the encoder too high? Whatever. It's fine. All right. So we have yeah, that was your turn, Art. Sorry for the pause there. Heavily, what are you doing?
Alright. Considered using a bomb, but honestly they're not clumped up enough for it to really help too much above just shooting them. So, just gonna shoot them.
All right.
Oh,
Another
you've been
bolt.
having-
That also hits. Does a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I'm targeting the closer one at the moment.
Alright.
And then yeah, I'll use my movement action to reload, because it's a full action to reload the heavy ones, so sticking to light for now.
Alright. It is Vok, it is your turn.
Alright. So what's the rules on like moving while stealth?
You're fine as long as you don't like dash. Like, you can move like
Oh.
15 feet without like without being at risk, and then don't dash.
Alright, is that cover right there?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Alright, I guess Vok will just move up here and just try to maintain being sneaky. Trying to see if he can get a good event like opportunity in, because right now he doesn't want to rush in. Because if these guys are over here, if he goes here, he's just gonna get swarmed, and that's not a good thing.
alright.
Actually, hold on. Let me double check. What's the range on fucking throwing stars or shuriken? No,
What's the range?
10 feet. That's not far. There,
Oh yeah, you'd be
Well-
at maximum range for some of that. Alright.
yeah. I guess. Man, what can I do here? Maybe, you know what, while I'm here, can I do a perception check to kind of just scan to see if there's anything else of note? Real quick?
Alright, sure. You can roll me perception.
Where is it? There it is. Wow, this game is handing me all the nat ones.
That is wild.
Big oof.
That has to be a new record, right?
I mean, Jess also got like 3 nat 20s. Jess is stealing all my luck.
No, don't get good, I guess.
This has to be a fucking statistical wonder.
Literally, I got 3 nat 20 since I opened.
I got 3 nat 1s. Like, are we fucking? What the hell's going on?
The fates are balanced.
Alright. If you're gonna be... Yeah.
I'm assuming that I don't notice anything with that.
Nope. It will go over to the Draugr, which... This one is going to move over this way. This one is going to. They're essentially spreading out. So and this one's going to take the full defense action. So this one's going to be a little harder to hit.
Which one?
One that's closest to you right now, as it's sort of trying to move around to get an angle. This one is it's just gonna move over to the river to sort of sentry. And this one you know what? It's gonna throw its axe. Not gonna be great, but let's see. Hello, Art. You're having an axe thrown at you. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
All right, the axe just right over your head into the sort of earth below. This great axe.
It doesn't have a weapon anymore.
Hey.
And that's its turn. That's its one thing it does. Just throws an axe at you.
It just
Alright.
sinks into the water. This turn's going downstream.
All right, Arthur or William.
Huh?
William Grafton. Hello, it is your turn. Jessica?
Sorry. What was that? My music is a bit loud.
Your turn.
Yes. Starting to regret not having a ranged weapon. And
There
not
is
having a lot of
axe here.
strength.
Could play dodge. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, no, don't have a lot of strength.
Could I let William take my knife?
Yeah, he could say you could
Go.
quick swap, just hand that over.
Throwing knife, go. What do I roll for them?
Ranged
One attack.
attack. Make a ranged attack.
Let's see. Ranged attack.
And I will count for the sake of...
That is 10.
That is 10. 10 will not cut it. As you...
Terribly sorry about your knife.
I just imagine just seeing it go downstream like, oh.
No, not one. It just, zooms past it.
Terribly sorry about your knife.
Alright. Art, your turn.
Alright,
Man, this is what it feels like to be low level again.
Love low level
Throwing
Pathfinder.
sticks at your enemy.
Yeah, going into a slap fight.
You know, actually, I know why fucking Pathfinder Roll20 is doing this. It weeds out the weak, low level characters.
alright.
Only the strong survive in Pathfinder.
Bit of Sylvia, I'm gonna just dig in my pocket, pull out just a little random
Ironically,
file.
I'm kind of hoping for someone to get swarmed, because that might make some things pretty weird.
I'm gonna see if they're smart to like get out of the way or if they're just mindless creatures. Right here.
That's a ranged touch attack, which a 7 will
Yes.
not do.
Ah, that's a shame. Goes right over their head. Okay, I'm quickly running out of ideas.
Alright. Your turn. Heavily.
Well, I mean, I have one. Utsigan. Let's see.
You shoot the
22
one.
hit?
Yep. That said, it doesn't really do anything. It seems its resistance against piercing is sort of protecting it.
Well, crap. I hope they
We
huddle.
don't have any frontliners. This is great.
But yeah, I guess I'll use movement reload and that's it.
In all fairness, we fully knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, Vok, your turn.
I can't even reach cover from here. Another form of cover. Yeah, any movement from here, I'm out in the open.
I have a.
You can make a stealth check if you want to move 30.
Hold on, give me a sec. Dude.
All right.
Hold on, sorry about that. Alright. You said a stealth check to move 30?
Yep, you can do a stealth check to do a 30-foot move.
By the way, can I see this area?
Yeah, you can. Nope. It doesn't wanna. God damn it. There we go. And I guess because you're here, kind of in a better angle for that. All right.
I guess I could try to stealthily go over here.
Yep, and you can throw over that wall because it's partial cover.
Alright, sweet. I guess I'll roll stealth?
Yep. All right. You are undetected as you.
Just
Oop.
just do a quick fucking blurry dash, dash. Just
Yep. Anything you'd want to do?
man, I really don't want to do piercing damage because that's what the fucking not sure is it that's what the fucking shuriken do, but it only does 1d2 damage. I don't think that's gonna be enough.
You do get sneak attack because you're stealth.
Yeah, but aren't these undead?
Yeah, but you can sneak attack them.
Oh. All right. What's the bonus for sneak it? Is there a bonus to hit from stealth?
They don't get their armor bonus.
Ah, okay. I guess I will throw a shuriken.
Sorry, they don't get their armor bonus. They don't get their dex bonus.
It doesn't matter. Just unless.
Yeah, it zooms past.
Oh,
Sorry, they did get their armor bonus. They only get their armor bonus. They don't get dex. As you tink tink, as it bounces off. Make me another stealth check.
Yep. Fuck, it keeps progressively getting lower.
It's getting frightening.
Alright. On
I'm
the
gonna get spot.
spot you do from this one, as it does actually go to approach you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is going to try and swing an axe at you.
Oh fuck! Ah.
An 8, I don't assume hits.
No, it fucking jumps over that shit.
All right. This one threw its axe and isn't crossing the river. This one has its axe, and is going to throw it at William.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
Oh.
this is gone.
Yeah, just
Oh.
let me go.
Oh, that is unfortunate. All right. Well then, I will just throw it at Art to make things simple. 21.
Oh my god.
That does it.
Okay. You take 5 points of slashing, and make me a fortitude save.
Oh, alright, let me just adjust the HP real quick and fortitude. Oh no.
Wow.
You are sickened for 1 turn. You take a -2 penalty on things. Or like you have a little bit of nausea.
Wait, how much damage did you take again?
5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Arthas took 6. Speaking of, we'll use William's sheet. Let's take a look at what options they have available to them. They got themselves a rapier.
In the back of my head, I'm just like, if you could move a little closer so I can then throw a explosive med pack at the back of your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna have William
And I do mean closer to you.
move back. Or let's see. Gonna have him do a leap over to here, and then do a 5-foot step into stealth. Alright. That is how we're gonna do that. Because his playstyle is a lot like a rogue, so we're going to have him. All right. Art, your turn.
Alright. Well, seeing how these two got my attention, and they're happily weaponless, I'm gonna... see. Could I... No, oh wait. No, yeah, I could, perfect.
You be in the river.
I'll be right here then, just one short of that. And... toss the, good ol'... Again, gonna just toss this, see if they can, 23, alright.
23?
That's gonna go to our fella here, and I'm gonna see if they're actually willing to walk around these things with this fella. Like, they're not all there, but how there are they, you know?
You do 3 point, or you do 1d3 points of acid damage, by the way.
Let me just...
Ooh.
Alright. Which it does not resist, it just takes full acid. Alright.
Over here, Stinky.
Alright. What does our good old engineer do?
Gaming.
Alright, I'm getting fed up with these. I'm going to, let's see, distance, I need to be 20 feet. Is the yellow part, that's like the bank, right?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna move here. And then throw a firebomb, which is a ranged touch attack. What's the bonus for touch attacks again?
Touch just means that, well, you just make a ranged attack. It means that it ignores armor. You're just going... You're just trying to hit them. You don't give a shit about whether or not you are getting through armor.
Okay. Well, it's more meaning in terms of bonus.
It is a Dax plus
Fly,
BAB, so it's just a ranged attack, which you should have a thing for that.
Okay, actually, yeah, I can just use for roll in terms of well, actually, I do have a +1 to it. Okay, it's a +9
All right,
due to point blank.
+9. Whew. That'll hit.
All right, with that being touch, I'm scared of how close that was to not hitting without those bonuses, but
Yeah,
let's
that
double check damage. I think it's 1d6 plus level and modifier.
yeah, you're completely ignoring armor, and so it's just like, oh, you're hitting a slow-moving target. So
Oh, wait, no, it's just in modifier. Okay, so 1d6 plus 4 fire.
All right, let's.
Oh,
See
actually,
that damn-
plus 5 is
Ooh.
point blank again. So 7 fire.
all right, which one are you hitting?
Hitting the one here.
I don't.
Oh, wait, do I have it set to turn off? No, I don't. The one to the left,
All right.
not up.
You hit it, and while it doesn't take damage, the blubberiness that protects it has been melted off.
Oh,
Boost.
more tech. All right, nice.
I'm horrified yet intrigued.
Yeah, these creatures are disgusting. All right.
Alrighty. And that'll be it.
All right. With that, I'm just going to mark that this one has had its
You blubbered.
it has been deblubbered. What'd be a good symbol for that? We'll just do that. All right. Vok, you are now in melee with something.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, he will whip out the fucking weeb sword, the fucking katana,
All right.
and we'll slash the thing in front of him.
14.
14.
That will hit.
Nice, 8 slashing damage.
It does not resist any of that. You take an arm off as you shoot. This thing cleans. Slicing through it, very effective, it seems.
And just for precautions, 5 foot step back.
Right?
Just like slash the back step. I think that's all I do for now.
All right. This one will actually make the move over.
Oh god. They're moved.
They have a swim speed, by the
Oh,
way.
dear.
And it is going to just straight up try and punch you. It has a slam. High or low?
Come on.
Oh.
Hi.
High? Okay. As it goes to haymaker you, it slips in the mud and just goes. It starts
Oh my god.
drifting away. All right.
Well,
This one is actually it got coated in acid, so it is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to make a slam as well. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. It glances against your art, like your scales, but no purchase. This one is going to. It's going to try and throw an axe at you.
Not again.
15, I don't think hits.
Nope.
Well, it's less than 15 because yeah, okay. But yeah, that's a hit. And the one over next to you is going to take a 5-foot step and try and throw an axe or swing an axe at you. 23.
Yeah.
Not you.
Nope. Wait.
No, at me.
Bird.
I just mimicked the bird sound that Vok just made being hit.
You take 8 slashing.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That's over half my health right there.
They just swung a great axe at you, so they hit kind of hard.
I have 13 health. Well, I have 13 base health. I'm at 5 HP.
All right. We're gonna have Arthas take a charge action. And gets flanking, so we're going to have Arthas make an attack with +3. And because he's flanking, he will get sneak attack. So wait, what's the BA? Oh, okay. Uh, 21. And so, oh, I forgot to roll rapier damage. Which 6 plus. Well, only one. Oh wait, vigilante. It's not a. It is D4 because not actually hidden. So we can roll that D4. 4. Okay.
Oh, dang.
10 piercing as it is now substantially weakened. It will not take much to take it out. Art, your turn.
Well, in kind for it trying to hurt me, I will pull out my right and good old magical slash of Frostclaw. Only
Alright.
does full damage, not actual slashing.
Yep.
18 for 6 damage.
Alright. It does not resist cold. It takes the full damage.
Alright, nice.
Uh,
Clawing a thing.
That's the one is the one that's been hit before, so alright, it's very weakened too. Alright. What may the alchemist want to do?
Alright. I'm going to... Actually, okay, hold on. What's a good distance to move? Actually, we really don't need to get that far. Because... 15... I'm going to move about here, and then I'm going to infuse a bomb with some healing, and then I'm going to throw it at the zombie.
Alright. Roll versus touch.
Alright.
That'll
14
hit.
again?
That'll hit.
Alright, and it does go off of Cure Wounds, so let me double check.
That'd be D8 plus 2.
Yeah, okay.
Which will heal Art by 3. Because of Splash.
Alright, it takes 6 heal stuff.
And with that, it crumbles into dust with that attack.
We got him.
All right.
Getting better.
One down. The healing energy removes it from existence. All right. It is now time for the Vok. You're currently flanking, so you do get +2 in sneak attack if you hit.
Ooh. Alright. +2 in sneak attack. Sure, you know what? I'll fucking slash. Let's go. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Minimum damage on that, but oh wow, that was low.
For damage. Still roughs it up significantly. It should be on its last few hit points.
5 foot step like there. Just like I'm a back down.
All right.
Hopefully the dropper doesn't go for me.
Correct. I will have it go for wrong person. Billiam. 13 does not hit him. Okay. As it swings and misses, it smashes against the rock next to him. This creature is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as it sort of swims up the bank at you.
Out of game, I did not think it would ever come back. I really thought it
these
was.
things have.
That
Holy shit!
determination.
They have 30 feet movement.
Oh,
And 30-foot
okay.
swim.
oh, that makes sense.
Yep. An 11 doesn't hit you, though, as it tries to fucking haymaker you. Alright. This one is going to try just 1, 2, 3, and then river. 4, 5, 6, and is going to make a punch over at Art. A 10 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Alright. Oh wait, but which then goes to this boy. No longer flanking and does not have a weapon to do that with, so I'm gonna have him use the aid action. He's gonna make an attack versus AC 10 to grant +2 to the to attacks against it.
Oh shit! Okay.
11, which is just enough.
Sweet.
So next attack has +2 against it. And all right, Art, your turn.
Now, quick question: could I take a 5-step back into it to just have it drag me down for a little,
Yep.
Little bit of a drive-by?
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
5-foot step into water and then just slide down.
Slide down. And then. All right. Perfect.
The water drive by as you.
And now that I'm here, I'm gonna do a good old frost claw. Let's see if
I will consider you flanking, even though you would need to move one more space, but that's fine.
11 plus 2, so that'd be
11 will. Yeah, a 13 will miss.
ah.
The current's a bit too fast.
Oh wait, am I still in the current in this one?
No, the yellow space means that it is just the bank. It's difficult terrain.
All right. I was curious, like half and half,
Like,
but
it's watery, which I've been sort of ignoring, but whatever.
all right. Well, that's gonna be my turn, and my good buddy, I think you have flanking too.
Yep, he does. If he continues to be in melee, hello, good old alchemist. How you doing?
Okay. In the background, I was trying to configure this because I didn't think I'd have to use it this quickly. That makes it sound like some grand thing. We're pulling out the traveling kettle.
All right.
I'm going to beat this man in the face with a kettle.
All right. You're going to beat him with a tea kettle. Roll an attack.
20 plus 8. Alright. Imagine 18 hits.
An 18 will hit.
Alright. Oops, that was my brain short-circuited and I almost rolled another d20. That is not the damage.
Hit it with bludgeoning.
Actually, yes.
All right. It does not resist bludgeoning as you in the face. It actually reacts to it.
7 bludgeoning is I crack it over the head with a kettle.
All right. Anything else you'd want to do?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Vok, your move.
All right, 5-foot step back in. Actually, I don't need the 5-foot step. I can just. Oh wait, no, I don't think I can move, attack, then move again, can I?
No.
Okay, so 5-foot step then.
All
All
right.
right, so
+4.
So I'm flank +4.
Yep.
all right.
Flanking and with aid.
So 17.
17 will hit.
All right.
6 slashing, that is enough. You slash it down to size as it's bearing on William.
Immediately though, like after it goes down, like Vok is on one knee as there is a fucking nasty gash on him.
All right. So me taking over William temporarily does mean that I'm just like I'm putting him into tactics mode. It's like he plays like a rogue for combat.
I'd like to imagine that like after that like initial hit, he was probably he's probably in some like flashback or something in his eyes.
All right. The Draugr are gonna make their move. This one is going to. It's gonna.
Oh my god! Yeah, I was about to say, damn, they're using tech.
These are intelligent undead, by the way.
I thought they were mindless for a bit.
Nope.
Until I saw that hole.
Yeah, they were doing they're doing tactics against you. These are intelligent undead. I will say, given I'm gonna give it a -2 circumstance because it is attacking from water at the bank, so it's reaching. It's in an awkward position.
It's an awkward position, and it's like flowing as it's doing this strike.
Yeah, I will say this is a 16 to hit.
16?
Yep.
Nah.
Okay, you're good.
Even to the blade.
As for the other one, it's got a 5-foot step away from the person that hit it with a thing, and it's got to get flanking.
Oh. I see.
Hey, no, hear me out.
Funniest thing.
Oh,
This is gonna hurt.
where's my funny die? There's the funny die.
This is a fist
minimum.
attack, right?
Yep, this is a fist. This is a slam. These creatures do have slams, and they're pretty mighty, but you only take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, but you do need to make the fortitude save.
Alright.
They're rolling pretty low on damage, luckily. And if one of these... 5.
Okay.
You're nauseated, so you take -2. Next turn. All right. We're going to go with Billiam, who is going to 1, 2, 3. You know what? Or he's here. Yeah, charge action. Over on this side of the bank. Takes a charge action. Is going to get +3. Wait, I forgot. He has a character sheet that I should be looking at and should be rolling with. Hello. Hello, chat. +3. That is 17, which will hit. Rapier with +D4. That actually did decent damage, even though it resists. This one.
Wow, max damage. Holy shit.
Max damage. With Hidden Strike. So that's 12. It does resist some of it, but it actually gets. Yeah. All right. It's down a bit of health. And I'll say because the other Draugr's blocking the way, he doesn't get flown down. Art, your turn.
Right then. Let me see. Don't see anything that's gonna be great to begin with, so
I mean, if I have a suggestion, either that or that you can phone like that.
I mean, if you stay where you are, though. Actually, how much damage do you have on you?
how much damage? I got about 8 health left.
I was
decent amount of damage.
meaning damage taken, but
Oh, damage taken, my bad. Sorry. I've got about let's see. 7.
yeah, that's honestly good enough. If you stay where you are, I'll heal you up
They're doing pretty
and
good.
damage both the other guys.
Right. Since this one is being addressed fairly well, I'm gonna give a little bit of extra attention.
All right. Sandwich time.
Where are you? There we go. Frost Claw. Ooh, 6 damage.
All right. It's badly wounded.
Nice. And just call out to our favorite alchemist. Help me.
Oh, I've got you.
Sorry about that. So fucking train. All right. All right. Turn over there.
Alright, I'm gonna move here just for, like, I don't know, the directness. Make sure I got a good shot as
You-
I throw a bomb into his face.
You throw a bomb directly at Art's face. The lit fuse. He looks at you like, why?
For a moment, I just went straight.
20 plus.
Why do I even try talking?
What the fuck?
I'd be nice.
What even is it? Oh, wait, but it's still.
I don't know.
But it ones
think
on
all that-
attacks are auto fails. That said, you do hit.
Yeah, I still get this. Still, that's wild. That now what? That's cruel. But even.
Hey, at least the crit confirm ate your crit fail.
You know, I guess that's true. Um. All right, you heal 8.
+5?
Well, because it takes my.
Oh, wait, because you add int to the...
Yeah, I add in, and then I add. I asked about point blank.
No, yeah,
Oh my
yeah, okay. So heals 8, and then I guess because minimum. I say the splash damage is still gonna be 3, but 3 is enough to take out the guy up top.
Well, it should still be 5.
Oh,
Well, because the int mod's its own thing.
yeah, okay.
I'm point blank not working. I makes sense, but
Yeah. That cracks that one, and that one is very badly hurt.
I will say
Alright.
they do get a reflex save on that though, or to have it.
Yeah, to
At
have it.
least.
Nothing doing.
Yeah, okay.
They're not very fast. Vok, your turn.
Alright. Let me. Oh, there's only the one left. Alright.
There's only one left.
Healing bombs do wonders on undead.
I mean, bombs in general are amazing.
I don't think I'll be able to reach him with a melee. I would have to dash to even get up here, and I wouldn't be able to do anything after.
You can watch.
I mean, Vok will just, I guess, dash up here.
Alright. Draugr is going to make a fist attack over at you, Art. 21.
Yeah, he's getting hurt again.
Oh fuck.
They
Okay, an
never
actually decent attack damage roll. 9.
Oh. Okay. Dang.
Nine,
That
nine,
hurts.
9 bludgeoning plus a fortitude save.
It's thickening.
You pass.
Okay.
Alright. Moving on to William, who will step over the dead body and will well, he can do a full move, so to flank, and then wait, roll on the sheet. Damn, only gets +2 to this, or an additional +2 because flanking. That might not be enough to do anything. Yeah, not enough to do anything. Can't get them all. Still good. At the very least, they're getting +2 on your attack. Which, speaking of, your turn.
Hey there, buddy. Let's see. Second verse, same as the first. Oh. 12.
12 will not hit, sadly.
Here we have our good friend.
Yep.
Take it away.
It is your move, Billiam. Niall?
Oh, wait, what?
It is
Go
your
on,
turn.
Evan.
Oh, sorry, I heard Billiam.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was having a vocal stim. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Sorry, I was looking away. Well, there's only one left, so I'm just gonna get close and crack it over the head.
All right.
Ding.
It is currently at risk of being all surrounded. So you don't get flanking, but there's a funny bonus if Vok gets in. 13 is not enough to hit. AC.
Damn.
Yeah, AC is
Alright.
just a little higher. Speaking of, hi Vok.
Alright. Am I able to attack him before I'm fucking dragged down?
Do a little leap, I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say you
could-
could use your movement to kind of
You
like
could
counter.
you could do like a little jump strike.
Alright.
And it is completely sandwiched on 4 sides, so you do get +4. You get the funky surrounded bonus.
For when you're absolutely jumping.
15?
Such a-
15 hits.
Alright, do I add sneak attack?
Yes.
I'd be surprised if you did.
Ah, minimum.
5?
That's fine.
5. It has been hit with a it has been hit with a tea kettle and some ice.
Tea kettle and some. Oh my goodness, I could not see that. Well,
Ooh, that one got me good.
I'm out of direct healing, but would I be able to do like a heal check to maybe help some of that?
You could. You can make a heal check.
Like, for context, out of 13 health, I'm at... Ooh! 5.
Okay, 22.
22. Okay. We're gonna treat this as like a... Oop. Look at the skill. This is a provide first aid check, which is... Or not provide first aid. It is treat deadly wounds, which is DC 20. And you're doing this over the course of like an hour. 22. 1 hit point per level of the creature. They can only benefit from it once per 24-day period. If you exceed the DC by 5 or more, you add your wisdom modifier, if positive, to this amount.
Mm.
If you have a... You might... Did we discuss your background traits? Do you have any that interact with this?
No, I asked about backgrounds, and then I forget answers, so I kind of forgot those were a thing. So I need to put some of those down. So I don't have any interact at the moment.
I know there was one called Precise Treatment, where you basically got to use your int for your heal checks. I don't know if... Honestly, we could check... Okay, yeah, you didn't mark that down. Alright. Well, he heals 2 hit points.
Alright.
I mean, better than nothing.
Better to be at half than below half.
Yep. And there are no enemies in the area. That said, there is stuff on the bodies if you wanted to grab any. There's on each of these there is a great axe, leather armor, and then a small polished emerald on them.
Ooh,
Oh.
What do you think, What do you think, guys? We sell this once for free, split the profit.
I suppose so.
maybe the yeah.
Could I keep just one, or just in case?
One what?
Emerald.
Wait, do each of them have an emerald, or is it
Each of
just
them have
one?
an emerald.
Oh,
Oh,
each of them.
Actually,
I
no,
thought- I
I'm
thought
pocket mine.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
everyone gets one then.
All right.
Fucking- I'll
You
add
could-
that.
You could go inspecting around this place if you wish.
Oh.
That I will.
Yeah.
But once I just jot
Yeah,
this
do a
down.
bit of snooping. Snooping around as usual.
Is there a window to peek through up here?
There is. You see like a little desk, like it's a bedroom.
Does it seem recently used?
It seems like it hasn't been used in weeks. It's not so much in Fucking hell train. It's not so much in disrepair that it is, it's not so much in disrepair that this has been, like, completely abandoned, but it's been probably a little bit since someone's been here.
Alright, guys, cover me. I'm gonna go
What is this?
check the... That's a well.
Well,
Yep,
okay.
that's a well.
Alright, guys, cover me. I'm gonna check the door. Bach is gonna... Actually, is there a way that... check
Are there
it?
windows?
If you want to check it
Imagine,
for traps, it is perception. It is.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay, just do a quick glance over.
Yeah, I could try that as well. I was gonna look at it.
Yeah, go ahead. There's nothing. You
Alright.
seem it'd be pretty hard to hide a device with walls so thin.
You got
Alright.
a pantry digging in.
Goes into the bedroom to go check it out to see if there's anything of note. Actually, there's a book here, right?
Yep, there is a book there.
I will read it.
All right. Let me pull up something real quick. Don't you worry, I have these in notes. It'll just take me a little second. I don't know why why we're dropping so many frames. It might literally be the type of browser I'm using. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's fine. This isn't visually intensive, so it's not too much of an issue. All right. You do see a... all right. The book reads as follows. This seems to be a journal. And it goes through a bunch of... it goes through several days. And I'm just going to read it from the top.
Alright.
I was called here by the Soul Singers. After all this time, I finally learned what happened to my father. I'm to be a keeper of a seal on the island. I'm what is known as a living ley line, a sorcerer that is unusually receptive to storing magic within themselves. Keepers of these seals must be living ley lines, as to supply the seal with enough magic to refresh their potency, as well as being able to safely absorb the unholy energy of the residents within during this refreshing process. So I am to be here and study, supply myself with food and drink with this home given to me, keep myself healthy, and above all, return to the seal to renew it. I must admit, I am struggling to find the time and energy to do this all on my own. I was a smith by trade, and my clan back in Bronzemire. I know nothing about farms or weather or... It trails on for a bit. After a bit, you get into a next passage. It seems that these lanterns were set up here to weaken the Draugr that live here. They seem not to attack me, sensing my duty here. They also seem to understand what I say and can be reasoned with. I can even have them help with chores, though I would prefer they don't, for fear their rotted flesh would make me ill. They seem like they were decent folk before their death. I wonder how they ended up here. Next passage, there are some time that passes between these two entries, which had notation for some spells which were poorly made. A kobold has followed to this island. I don't know how she weathered the ride here by herself, but she was rightly scared by the creatures here. Apparently, she was chased from her home after trying to advocate for education in the arcane arts back at Dremrold. According to her, the king has lost his mind. Best that I left when I did, then. I noticed something peculiar, though. She had violet red eyes. My mother told me something about people like that. They're ticking time bombs, she said, but this one was just the sweetest elderly whelp I have ever seen. I don't like draconians, but this one's alright. I let her help with the farm, taking a share of food too, and directed her to the abandoned keep in the north. Next passage. The kobold visited me while I was replenishing the seal the other day and left some food. She seems to be repaying me. I heard a lot about kobolds being selfish and gluttonous little bastards. I don't understand this. It wasn't. Next page is a bunch of sigils and notations written in a much higher ink quality. This is effective. You can effectively use this as a spell scroll of protection from evil. Next passage.
Might want to grab onto the book in general.
Next passage. Some time has run. Miss Rightfeather brought a friend over the other day. A dwarf sailor that was apparently sent to kill her. The Draugrs killed his friends, but he survived. Guess those axes weren't for show. The man was apparently rigged to explode if he didn't finish the mission in a few days, but Miss Rightfeather says she has a plan to help him. But he's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I've noticed that some new Draugr I have noticed that some new Draugr I didn't recognize before. The Fallen might become them in this place. Maybe one of...
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'll let this passage finish real quick.
Right. The Fallen might become them in this place. Maybe one of these fellows could be my father. Anyways, on other matters, it's been a while since I've been in my home, because me and Rightfeather have an arrangement. She's going to bring the stuff I need to live to me while I keep the seal fresh. The omens of the apocalypse have been getting restless and violent. It takes me so much to keep all these seals refreshed, so I can't afford to keep going back and forth between my home and the seal. So the lovely Miss Rightfeather has decided I don't have to. The abandoned keep is halfway between here and the seal, and so they thought it was more easy for her to just drop me off stuff. Because of the circumstances, this is the end. This will be the last entry I'll be writing here. If you're reading this, Rightfeather, sorry for the assumptions. You didn't deserve shit. Oh, and here, I have a trick I want to teach you. Thanks. And as another spell scroll. So there's a spell scroll protection from evil in there, and then the last notation is a spell scroll of magic missile.
Ooh, I could learn a thing from them.
But Vok immediately points towards the thing of the story about the dwarf going out to kill her, but and all that.
Ah, I was not looking forward to that. Perfect.
And then Vok just looks and goes, "Wait, this person we're hunting, she might actually be able to get these runes off us. These glyphs off us. We can go through without actually having to kill her. If we can find her.
That might be why they want us to kill her.
By the way, is there a date on the last entry?
There is no dates.
Okay. We don't know how long it's been though. I mean, we were sent here to go find some draconic witch, but this does fit the description, so it's safe to assume that they're here somewhere.
I'd like to believe she's nice. I'm hoping it's not the latter, that she has anything to do with the undead.
From the looks of it, she does seem nice. nice enough at least.
No
Maybe we.
one's been here for a while. Maybe the worst happened.
I will also
But
like to
not
point out, as you
often.
read the description about the red eyes, like the violent red eyes bit, I would like, um, if anyone would want to, they can make me a heal check.
I can do that. Especially I have healed.
I have no chance to, but for silly's sake.
For silly's sake as well on my end, or the.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I skipped it. Heal is H.
20. Makes sense that you're the only one to notice this. This is a purely magical affliction, by the way. This is a curse.
Oh.
It is a sort of cursed affliction. The kobold in question seems to have been afflicted by something called red madness. It is a curse created by celestials from the god Darlus, the god of sort of chaos and on one hand chaos, on the other hand liberty. He is of both. A sort of a lawlessness, a sort of lawless god. A red madness. What it does is you essentially you can be medicated. You can be medicated to sort of turn back the clock of this. But what red madness essentially does is you slowly over time your perception deteriorates and you start getting hallucinations over time. There is a medicine that you can make from something called wild heart lilies, which can be made like wild heart extract can be used to sort of reset the clock on it.
Actually, is there any in the garden? I mean, I'd have to step outside to like check, but I'm curious about that.
So as you're just sort of going about and investigating, there is a small little there's a small little row that is actually for these lilies. The rest seems to be simple vegetables, potatoes primarily. Potatoes, carrots, things that could grow in an environment like this.
Well, then in that case, I'm actually gonna try and grab some, like just enough to make like at least a bit of that medicine you mentioned. See if I can try and work on that.
Sure. Honestly, make me an alchemy check with +4.
On the fork note, I am gonna pocket the book.
oh yeah, sure, we gotta take that just in case.
Is there anything I should name the book or?
Yes. I can copy and paste the contents of it later. But it is the notes of a keeper.
Notes of a Keeper.
Let's see. I forgot where they placed alchemy.
I'm
Oh, wait,
scared of a.
It's a craft check.
Oh, okay, yep.
Scared
go.
also might have a low roll. Is there anything we can do to kind of help, even though we're not, you know?
Okay, so
I mean, that's
oh dang, another 20.
Alright,
Okay, so
never mind.
24.
24. All right.
Yep.
24. You simple enough. You actually take the kitchen. You actually notice that there were some of the harvested lilies in the pantry. You take some of the ingredients that, like some of your reagents, as well as just some of the things from the garden, and you take a mortar and pestle and you sort of grind up the flour and start making this extract using the stovetop. It doesn't take you too long. This is about like a 15-minute process. It is pretty quick to actually synthesize this medication.
All right.
All right. You have
Yeah, that.
you have a dose of red madness medication.
Gonna peek down at